It is time for the last of Starshift Rebellion, and I have no idea how much is going to be left. This might be 5 minutes, it might be an hour. I like that the Matter Fabricator is here. I know Psychronic, you talked about that. I don't know if this one was already here or if this is the thing you added later like you're talking about. I do like that, I checked it out already. Sold some stuff. Just because I've been hoarding it and it's the end of the game. No reason to keep a hold of it. So, you made it this far. Your miserable lives end right now. Okay, we're just fighting the station. That's pretty cool. I don't have any good buff stuff, do I? Oh, wait. You have MatCon Cascade? Really? When did she get that? Absolutely. We can do kind of whatever. Jack is at max charge and power, so we can do anything. Gonna go for Impalement, though. Wow, these do have a lot. Let's burn everything. Yeah, do have a lot, meaning they have a lot of HP. I feel like we're probably still gonna kill them pretty quickly, though, because we have a lot of damage. Just a whole lot of damage. Do I want to try doing one of these? Yeah, let's do a draw fire. We've already got the health increase, so we'll do the other things as well. Yeah, support drones works. Get ourselves statted up. Alright, you also have MatCon Cascade? I'm not sure why Gianna has MatCon Cascade. I don't know. This is one of the new weapons. One of our futuristic weapons. That was a very good stuff. Come on, Breen. You can do this. Radioactive stuff? I don't think that'll be too effective. Let's... Oh, will any of your stuff be effective? Okay, well, it's not resistant to it, so that's good. That, yeah. I was expecting that would be resistant. I feel like I was saying something and I totally forgot what it was. Hey, now almost everybody's going fast. Watching Jack just speed across the timeline up there, that was pretty impressive. Let's do a graviton field, see if that'll overwrite the acceleration. Yep. Or do you have both going on? Yeah, the thing on the right there, defense node, it is doing both. Interesting. See, I can get 2 extreme impalements going. Probably won't even need both, so I'm not gonna burn the charge on it. I'll get some charge back for the next round of things. Okay. I was worried that was going to be worse than it was. Let's try quick draw. Okay. It is still that sword animation. Do you really think that you stand a chance? Fuck off, you synthetic prick! Absolutely. We gave everybody higher max HP, so let's get up to that. Alright. I want to try. Ooh. I should have done that to begin with. There we go. I think that's back all the way. Do extreme overclock, then we will do an electric discharge, and then we will attack. Electric discharge should do pretty well, but I'm going to need to build up charge on T-17. Yeah. Figured you'd be weak to that. T-17 is just fully disappearing off the screen for some of these things. Unfortunately, Cronus has a lot of drone stuff, which is not good at single target things at all. Brain Drain Field is kind of useless at this point. Yeah, alright, we'll just do a whole bunch of stats. We should have another couple turns going on. Antimatter Spike? I don't think I've used that before. Wow. You're beginning to annoy me. Glad to be of service. You fools. Do you realize what you set in motion? Do you? I've got some guesses. Completely based on nothing, and I'm not going to say what they are, because we probably... Well, there's a chance we won't learn too much. And I don't want my guesses to accidentally spoil something. If I go down, I'm taking you to hell with me. Perhaps we'll see you there. I don't know, we've been winning the time travel war, so I think we can undo anything that they do. Cronus, it's time! Do it now, hurry! Initiating transmission. Some very interesting cutscene stuff going on. I like it. Sir, we're receiving a transmission. Put it through. The engine core. It's losing magnetic cohesion. You've hijacked the interface. I won't let you destroy my life's work. You won't survive this, you know. It's working! I'm detecting a complete network cascade failure. Oh no! Cronus' interface is overloading! Our memory lives on. Cronus! Is Cronus okay? There's nothing I can do. Come on, Gianna. You can fix Cronus up like the last time. I'm afraid not. The damage is too severe. Cronus' last words. Our memory lives on. Maybe a copy of Cronus survived? Somewhere on the ESA's network? It's highly unlikely. Kern will definitely purge all affected computer systems. Come on, guys. Let's have a little hope. Cronus is alive somewhere. Even if Cronus and the others did survive, there's no way to contact them. We're cut off. So, it worked? Flux to Lexington. Status? Lexington here. We're mopping up the rest of the enemy forces. The enemy is in full retreat. I'm detecting no enemy signals to the array. It seems like the plan worked. How's our android friend doing? Cronus didn't make it. That's a hell of a shame. We wouldn't have gotten this far without the android. We still have a lot of work to do. They might be in full retreat now, but they'll be back. The fight has only just begun. We have to prepare for what's coming. Keeping the coalition together isn't going to be easy. We'll all be asked to make sacrifices. Like our android friends, some will pay with their lives.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I'm detecting something, an energy signature. It's coming from the third planet.
Take us there. I want to get a closer look.
It's been bombarded from orbit. ESA weapon signatures.
They bombed themselves? Why?
There's extensive military infrastructure on the planet.
It seems that whatever they had going on down there, they did not want it to fall into enemy hands.
Many of the installations remain intact. It seems they did not have enough time to destroy everything before their retreat.
Let's send an expeditionary force. There might be something down there that can help us in the fight ahead.
It will be the first order of business when we get back to Infernus. We have to report to the Council and request approval.
We can't go running in half-cocked anymore. It's going to be hard, sir. I'm used to doing things my way. I've gotten this far by breaking the rules. Now I have to enforce them?
We represent the Coalition now, Argus. We have to lead by example. When others see our example working in action, it inspires others to do the same. When we work together, nobody can stand in our way.
Aye, sir. I'll try to make it work.
That's all any of us can do. This is not exactly what I had planned for my retirement, you know. I hereby faithfully execute the office of Commander-in-Chief of the Coalition. Admiral Bernard was elected Commander-in-Chief of the Coalition Armed Forces. He was not able to retire like he originally planned. He continues to serve. Exiled from home, Tiberius Fox continued to serve Admiral Bernard. He only wishes he could go home. Serena Mori continues as a close aide to Admiral Bernard. Odin works closely with the training of Coalition troops. He also works to recruit others to the cause.
Let's get down there. Let's see what those scumbags were hiding from us.
Let's do this! I got first dibs on any time travel tech. Haha, kidding, of course. Argus Lexington was appointed head of special operations for the Coalition. He now commands the Saberwolf, where he enjoys the most dangerous missions available to him. Never being able to sit still for too long, always wanting to be a part of the action, Mari Williams joined Lexington on his dangerous missions. Jack Victor is always stuck with Mari through thick and thin. He continues to do so, serving with her aboard the Saberwolf. It's always an adventure. Gianna! Dad! They said you were dead! Gianna Flux was able to reunite with her father. They worked together as a team, continuing to unlock more secrets of ancient technology. Book me passage to Alpha Centauri. I know it's restricted, but we need to make an exception this time. Here's the paperwork. I have 3 bots as well. Is that going to be a problem? Soren Xander left for ESA territory to conduct ongoing covert operations. He continues searching for Cronus 13, believing the android is still alive. He is assisted by T-17, Cronus 5G, and Cerberus 7. As you can see, this one is still well preserved. Maybe you can help us get it back online. Brax Grog works closely with the Malarian survivors. He acts as a liaison, exchanging customs and helping them to rebuild their society. Star Shift Rebellion.
Okay, so there wasn't much left. Created and written by Douglas Gustafson, yes. Proofreading, editing, okay. I always struggle with, like, I want to read the names, but then just reading the names is going to be a lot of talking and stuff. Yeah. This was a very enjoyable game. I'm trying to think of the things that, you know, looking back, stuff that I would want to say. I know the combat's going to be balanced more as time goes on. Psychronic has talked about that in the comments and whatnot. That's an ongoing thing that'll affect the games. For people that didn't know, Starshift Rebellion and Starshift Origins are both sort of lead-up games to a bigger project that's going on. And yeah. I have no idea how long the credits are going to last, and I don't want to... I don't want to run out of things to say before they're done. Yeah, I thought the characters were really enjoyable, and they have unique personalities. It's really well done. I love the designs of everything. The ships and stuff are so, like, amazingly detailed. For I know these have got to be somewhat small sprites in order to make things work, but the level of detail and stuff that got into everything was really cool. A lot of cool effects and everything. Really enjoy the story. I think there was a lot of very good stuff going on. Public relations and marketing. We tried, spread the word, leave a review, anything helps. Well, here we are. This is spreading the word as best I can. Yeah. So, what else was I thinking? Combat, I don't know if it was getting balanced more as things went on, like if there was active changes being made to balance itself, but it did feel like the enemies got, hey, I'm in there. But it's spelled with one L. The BigSquirrell is two L's at the end. When we work together, we can make a difference. Absolutely. But yeah, it was just weird to randomly see my name in there. But yeah, this is, story was really good. The combat, it did get more challenging as the game went on. That could have been how it already was, or could have been actively getting rebalanced. And we will continue the thoughts in a little bit. I was wondering if there would be more of this. I'll bring you back, even if it's the last thing I do. This is only a brief setback. You may enter. I am disappointed in you, Cromwell. You failed to prevent the war. You mean we failed to prevent the war? You went up against them too and lost. On the contrary, I merely decided to change tactics to prevent a loss. That android was the source of their power. The threat has now been eliminated. Are you sure? The android gave us plenty of trouble. All affected systems were purged. The chances of survival are extremely unlikely. I'm turning command of the next phase over to Director Ra. Thank you, Chief Director. I am honored to serve. While the mission was an overall failure, Ra completed all of his objectives, sowing the seeds of our future victory. The data tap we left behind on the Malarian supercarrier. It told us everything we needed to know. We now have the space-time location of the Order of Restoration in Time's Eclipse. Without the Order's help, this ragtag coalition would have failed. You mean what's left of the Terran Republic crew? They've been such a thorn in our side. They will not be bothering us any longer. Is the fleet ready? Yes, Chief Director. Then I'll leave it to you. Eliminate the Order of Restoration by any means necessary. Understood, Chief Director. And there we go. Yeah. I was not fully expecting there to be an after credits thing, but
I was curious if there would be. Yeah, there had to be more. Kern didn't die. So, anyway, yeah. Back to what I was thinking. The combat did feel more challenging later on. Let's see. The only things I would really say that could use work on the game, it feels like combat is very quick. Like, I know very early on, Psychronic, you said that you wanted the damage to be high, so there's a lot more decision making of like, do I heal or do I just go ahead and try to finish enemies off? But it feels like combat ends very quickly, especially if you build to go really fast. If I bought a whole bunch of doppelganger armors and those time shift accelerators, I can't remember what they're called. Not time shift. Anyway, if I bought a bunch of those, I could just wipe out pretty much any fight, even later in the game, before enemies have a chance to go. And because the combat is really fast, it leads to the other point that I was going to make. The story, I very much enjoy the story. I really like all the stuff, but it is like very tightly packed together. And I feel like if combat took a bit longer, it would feel less dense on the story. You know, it would pace things a bit more, or pace things a bit better, and maybe breaking up some story things. Like there was the one thing you said, like when everybody, I forget where they were driving from and where they were going to, but a lot of the characters, Mari and everybody, they were giving their background stories. You said you're thinking about splitting that up a bit. There are a few other places that could benefit from something like that. Just spreading things out a little bit more. Not even necessarily with combat in between, but maybe exploration type stuff, some puzzles or something. So it doesn't feel like it's all right there together, a bunch to read and whatnot. Yeah, also my views on that kind of stuff are going to be a little skewed because I am reading things out loud and doing voices and having to remember all this stuff. So it may feel a little different to be just a player chilling and whatnot. But yeah, that's really it. It's just the story felt tightly packed and combat was quick. Otherwise, I really liked all the stuff. I loved all the backgrounds. The music was very well chosen. Things are very well written. The ellipsis, the ... things, those did happen a lot in the dialogue where it didn't necessarily make sense. I've known people that have made that kind of thing happen before, so yeah, it happens. But yeah, that's just a small thing that can be cleaned up. Yeah, overall, very well done. I'm probably gonna go spam play or binge play Starshift Origins now, because I did play some before playing Rebellion, but I want to go back and try some character builds. I want to see all of the things that I missed out on story stuff with that. So if I have any further thoughts, you know, I do have your email, Psychronic, so I'll probably just be playing it and going, man, that was fun. I can't wait for the full game, the larger one that comes later. Yeah, okay. That's all the things that I can think of. If anything else pops in my head, it'll be down in the description. Yeah, that does it. So thank y'all very much for watching. I really hope that you've enjoyed the video. I hope that you enjoyed the game. I very much encourage going out, checking out Starshift Rebellion, Starshift Origins. I'm pretty sure Origins is still free. It was a little while ago. And yeah, you go follow Psychronic on all the things. Links to all his stuff down in the description. And I think that's it. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to say at the end of these things. If you like this video, be sure to like the video. Check out the other stuff that's popping up on the screen. And my links are down in the description alongside Psychronic stuff, and I'll see you in my next video. Later!